Men often think women only notice muscles, height, or maybe the car you drive. But let me tell you something. Women are incredibly detail-oriented. We don't just see you, we see the way you present yourself, the way your clothes frame your body, how you smell when you walk by, even the subtle choices you make about accessories. Now here's the part most men overlook. Women don't always fall for the loudest dresser in the room, the guy dripping in logos, or the one who tries too hard. What really makes us stop and think, wow, he looks good, are the simple, timeless, sexy choices that highlight your confidence without screaming for attention. And in this video, I'm going to break down the 8 sexiest things men wear according to women. These aren't just fashion tips, they're powerful little hacks that play into female psychology, attraction, and desire. Because when a man knows how to dress, women see him differently. He doesn't even have to say much. His presence does the talking. 1. A well-fitted suit. Let's start with the classic, a well-fitted suit. Now, not just any suit, I'm talking about a suit that fits you like it was made for you. Because here's the truth, a badly fitted suit is worse than no suit at all. But when it's tailored right, oh my goodness, you instantly look like a man of power, sophistication, and control. Why do women love it? Because a suit highlights everything masculine about you, the broadness of your shoulders, the sharpness of your jawline, the structure of your frame. It tells us you pay attention to detail, you value presentation, and you're probably ambitious. And ambition, trust me, is one of the sexiest traits women pick up on. Here's the key though, keep it simple. Charcoal gray, navy blue, or even black, paired with a crisp shirt and minimal accessories. Avoid shiny fabrics, loud patterns, or oversized fits. You don't want to look like a prom date from 2005. You want to look like the man who knows exactly who he is, where he's going, and doesn't need to shout to prove it. When you wear a suit that fits, women don't just notice you, they feel you. And believe me, that feeling lingers. 2. A crisp white shirt. Now let's talk about the power of a crisp white shirt. Simple? Yes. Sexy? Absolutely. There's something so effortlessly attractive about a man in a clean, well-fitted white shirt. It's fresh, it's versatile, and it screams confidence. Women notice how the fabric sits on your shoulders, how it frames your chest, and even how it contrasts with your skin tone. A white shirt gives this vibe of purity and strength at the same time. Think about it. James Bond, businessmen, even artists in interviews, they all wear it because it works in any setting. You can dress it up with slacks and a blazer, or dress it down with jeans. The magic is in how sharp and timeless it looks. But here's the mistake men make, wearing a wrinkled, baggy, or stained white shirt. Gentlemen, nothing kills the vibe faster. Women see that and immediately think, if he can't even take care of his clothes, what else can't he take care of? So when you wear a white shirt, let it be crisp, clean, and fitted. Pair it with confidence, and watch how many double takes you get. 3. Rolled up sleeves. Okay ladies, let's be honest, there's something dangerously sexy about a man who rolls up his sleeves. And no, it's not just about fashion. It's about the signal it sends. When a man takes a perfectly buttoned shirt and rolls the sleeves up to his forearms, it creates this effortless balance between structure and ease. It's like you're saying, I can be formal, but I can also relax. I can handle work, but I also know how to let loose. That duality is incredibly attractive. Now, from a psychological standpoint, rolled up sleeves expose your forearms. And believe it or not, women subconsciously associate forearms with strength, protection, and capability. They're a glimpse into your masculinity without you even trying. But here's the secret. Do it neatly. Don't just bunch them up like you're washing dishes. Fold them carefully, with intention, just below the elbow. That little detail shows you're not sloppy, you're deliberate. Trust me, when you walk into a room with rolled up sleeves, women notice. And sometimes, they'll stare longer than you think. 4. A well-fitted pair of jeans. Let's talk about jeans. Now, I know what you're thinking. Jessica, everyone wears jeans. What's sexy about that? Well, not all jeans are created equal. A well-fitted pair of jeans can do wonders for your appearance. It sharpens your frame, defines your shape, and highlights your confidence in a very casual way. Women love jeans because they're versatile. You can wear them on a casual coffee date, a night out, or even dress them up with a blazer. But the magic is in the fit. Here's the thing, women are constantly observing how clothes sit on you. Baggy jeans that hang awkwardly? Immediate turn off. Super skinny jeans that look like you borrowed them from your teenage cousin? Also a turn off. The sweet spot is slim or straight fit, hugging the right places, without strangling your legs. And don't underestimate the power of dark wash jeans. They look classy, timeless, and slimming. Pair them with a crisp shirt, boots, or even just a simple t-shirt. Suddenly you look like a man who knows his style without trying too hard. Women find it sexy because it feels authentic. It's casual, but powerful. You're not hiding behind flashy brands, you're just letting your natural frame shine through. And believe me, the right pair of jeans can make her do a double take every single time. 5. The leather jacket. Now listen, if you've ever doubted the power of a leather jacket, let me stop you right there. Few things scream sexy, mysterious, and masculine quite like this one piece of clothing. Think about it. Whenever Hollywood wants to portray the brooding, confident, irresistible man, what do they dress him in? A leather jacket. James Dean, Marlon Brando, even modern-day heartthrobs. That's not a coincidence, it's psychological. The leather jacket gives off this danger but safe vibe. It tells a woman, I'm confident, I'm bold, and I don't have to try too hard. It's rugged, it's edgy, and it whispers rebellion in the sexiest way possible. But here's the catch, not all leather jackets are created equal. Avoid the shiny, plastic-looking ones that make you look like you're in a high school rock band audition. You want genuine or high-quality faux leather, a slim cut that fits your frame, and a clean design. Simplicity wins. Pair it with jeans and boots? Instant confidence boost. Toss it over a plain t-shirt? Effortlessly attractive. Women don't just see the jacket, they feel the energy it carries. And trust me, when you wear it right, you're going to leave an impression she won't forget. 6. Quality shoes. Alright, gentlemen. If there's one thing you need to invest in, let it be your shoes. Because let me tell you a little secret. Women notice your shoes before you even realize it. You could be dressed head to toe in the sharpest outfit, but if your shoes are dirty, worn out, or mismatched, game over. Shoes tell women a lot more than you think. They whisper about your hygiene, your attention to detail, your financial responsibility, even your overall self-respect. Now, don't panic. This doesn't mean you need to buy designer brands or have a closet full of options. It means you need a few solid pairs of quality shoes. A pair of clean, minimal white sneakers for casual days. A pair of polished dress shoes or loafers for formal settings. A sturdy pair of boots for that rugged, masculine vibe. And here's the truth. When a man takes care of his shoes, it tells a woman he takes care of himself. Women connect the dots subconsciously. Clean shoes equals clean lifestyle equals attractive man. So, gentlemen, the next time you're heading out on a date or even just running errands, take that extra 5 minutes to make sure your shoes are spotless. You'll be surprised at how something so small can make such a huge difference in how women see you. 7. The watch. Gentlemen, let's talk about one of the subtlest yet sexiest accessories a man can wear. The watch. Now, here's the thing. Women don't necessarily care about the brand or how expensive it is. They're not staring at your wrist trying to figure out if it's a Rolex or a Casio. What they do notice is what the watch represents. A watch communicates structure, stability, and timelessness. It says, I value my time, I'm intentional about my life, and I carry myself with discipline. That's incredibly attractive to women because it connects to one of their deepest desires, a man who has his life in order. And depending on the type of watch you wear, you can give off very different but equally magnetic vibes. A sleek metal watch signals success, sharpness, and confidence. A leather strap watch leans more classic, grounded, and effortlessly masculine. Even a minimalist, modern design tells her you're stylish but not overcompensating. What you don't want. Oversized, flashy, diamond-encrusted watches that scream insecurity. That's not sexy, that's try-hard. Remember this, a woman may not comment on your watch, but she notices it. And when she notices, she registers you as a man who respects time, both yours and hers. And in her mind, that's sexy. 8. Cologne/fragrance. Now, technically, cologne isn't clothing, but I promise you this, it is absolutely something you wear. And when it comes to attraction, scent is a game changer. Here's why. Smell bypasses logic. It goes straight to memory and emotion. A woman may forget what you said on the first date, she may forget the exact color of your shirt, but if your scent was intoxicating, she will remember it and crave it. Psychologists have proven that scent is deeply tied to desire and emotional bonding. That's why women often say things like, "I love the way he smells," even years after knowing a man. The right cologne becomes part of your identity, almost like your signature. But let's get this straight. The key is subtlety. Drenching yourself in cologne isn't sexy, it's suffocating. The sexiest approach is a few sprays on pulse points, wrists, neck, maybe chest. Enough to be noticed when she's close, not when you walk into the room. Choose a scent that's masculine, warm, and slightly mysterious. Notes like sandalwood, musk, leather, vanilla, or spice tend to drive women wild. And here's the best part, when she associates a certain smell with you, it becomes a trigger. Every time she catches even a hint of that scent, anywhere with anyone, her mind goes back to you. And that, gentlemen, is powerful. Recap of the 8 sexiest things men wear, according to women. 1. The suit. 2. The crisp white shirt. 3. Rolled up sleeves. 4. Well-fitted jeans. 5. The leather jacket. 6. Quality shoes. 7. The watch. 8. Cologne/fragrance. You can wear the sexiest outfit in the world, but if you don't have the confidence to back it up, it falls flat. Confidence is the ultimate amplifier. It's what makes a suit look powerful instead of stiff, a white shirt look effortlessly sexy instead of plain. But here's the catch. Confidence isn't arrogance. Women can spot the difference a mile away. Arrogance says, "I'm better than everyone here." Confidence says, "I know my value, and I don't need to prove it." When you wear your clothes with confidence, your energy changes. Your body language shifts. You hold eye contact a little longer, your smile feels natural, and your presence fills the room. And that presence is magnetic. So remember, it's not just about the watch, the shoes, or the cologne. It's about you being the man who wears them, not them wearing you. Clothes are the wrapping paper, but grooming? Grooming is the seal of quality. Think about it. You can have on the sharpest suit, but if your beard is unkempt, your nails are dirty, or your hair looks neglected, the attraction dies instantly. Women notice grooming more than men realize. A neat haircut signals discipline. A trimmed beard adds rugged masculinity without looking wild. Even something as simple as clean, moisturized hands shows attention to detail, and trust me, women notice hands. Good grooming communicates respect. Respect for yourself, and by extension, respect for her. And when you combine grooming with the sexiest outfits, you become unforgettable. Here's the truth most men miss. It's not just what you wear, it's how your body carries it. Posture is silent communication. A man who stands tall, shoulders back, chest slightly open, instantly looks more powerful, more approachable, and yes, more attractive. Women subconsciously read body language. A slouched posture says, "I don't believe in myself." But a grounded, relaxed stance says, "I know who I am, and I'm comfortable in it." And the beauty is, posture makes even simple clothes look incredible. A plain t-shirt on a man with great posture is sexier than a $1,000 suit on a man who looks unsure of himself. Accessories are like seasoning. A little enhances the flavor, too much ruins the dish. A pair of classy sunglasses, a minimalist chain, or even a subtle bracelet can take your look from ordinary to striking. But the secret is moderation. You don't need 10 rings and 3 chains. That screams desperation. Women love when a man has that one accessory that feels like it belongs to him. A leather bracelet that looks worn, like it's traveled with him through life. A ring that suggests history. A chain that rests effortlessly under his shirt. It's not about decoration, it's about identity. The right accessory makes her feel like she's discovering layers of you without you saying a word. We already talked about cologne, but let's go deeper. Scent is more than attraction. It's memory. It's emotion. It's the invisible fingerprint of who you are. When a woman associates a scent with you, it becomes a trigger. Months later, she could pass by a stranger wearing something similar and immediately, you're in her thoughts. That's how powerful it is. But here's where it gets even sexier. You can combine scent with experience. For example, wearing the same cologne on your dates creates consistency. Every memory she builds with you, The laughter, the late-night talks, the intimate moments, becomes tied to that scent. And before you know it, she doesn't just like your cologne. She craves you. At the end of the day, attraction isn't about chasing trends, buying the most expensive suit, or copying someone else's style. It's about creating your presence. The truth is, women don't just remember the clothes. They remember how the man in those clothes made them feel. That's why a white shirt can look sexier than designer wear, if it's worn with confidence. That's why clean grooming can be more powerful than an expensive watch. That's why scent, posture, and subtle accessories leave a mark long after the moment is gone. It's not the clothes that make you magnetic. It's you. The clothes, the cologne, the accessories, they're just tools. Amplifiers of the energy you already carry. And here's the secret women will never say out loud. They don't just want a man who looks good. They want a man who feels good in himself. A man who looks like he belongs in his own skin. So as you step out tomorrow, whether in jeans, a leather jacket, or just your favorite t-shirt, remember, the sexiest thing you can wear is confidence layered with intention. Dress not to impress strangers. Dress as the man you're becoming. Dress as the man who knows his worth. Because when you do that, the world notices. And she will too. Gentlemen, if you found value in this, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And remember, never underestimate the power of how you show up. Until next time.